Hello, good evening. This is Weekend Investing Daily Bites. This is July 20th, episode 56. Today we have a very interesting discussion regarding whether what's your game, investing or trading, and if these two are fungible. So, for many people, investing is very different from trading. For others, they are pretty much the same, two sides of the same coin, you can say. Let's first see what happened in the markets today. So markets opened with a huge gap down after the American markets had a nice fall last night, and pretty much the markets were weak through the day. There was some bounce towards the latter half of the day, but largely large caps, mid caps were weak from the very start. Small caps were still in the green in the first half of the day or first few hours, but then small caps also gave up, and by the end the small caps index was down a percent or more. So in terms of the sectoral performance, we saw that money is moving into defensive sectors today: IT, FMCG, consumption, whereas risk on trades like metals and PSU banks and other banks, they saw some sell off, and metals were hard hit the most at minus 2.34%. They have run up the most also in the current financial at 30%. So there was profit booking there, but after such a huge run, a small correction is is course is basically par for the course, and there is really no worry right now, at least, whether this can be a major fall or not. That time will tell. So every fall can be very mysterious, and after several such corrections which immediately bounce back, one may start to think that every correction will do that, and then one final correction may come where it will not recover, and then that will be the deep correction that we get. So we can never say what the market will do, but and that is the reason why you need to have strategies which will define your framework for exits, because you can never say which of these falls will convert into a major fall. As of now, there is no concern. In terms of the broader indices, Nifty was down just little less than 1% at the end, so it recovered pretty smartly. It was down almost 1.5% at one point. Small caps were down 1.4%, and Nifty Next 50 was down 0.6%, and Nifty 200 and 500 were also down nearly 1%. In terms of weekend investing, small cases, MI25, ATH and NNF10 were badly hit, more than 1.5% each, and others were nearly about 1%, and only an LT Swinex 200 was the least hit here. So this was all for the markets, and let's now move to today's topic. So this was the tweet that I played out a few days back. What is investing and what is trading? What are your views about it? Who can define it? Got very, very interesting responses. So I'll just go through all of them. I got actually 200 responses, but I'll go through a few of them, and then it'll be up to you what you want to draw, inferences from these answers. Some of them are very deep. Some of them are of course jokes, but very interesting ones. So we got a response from Amra Shah saying that if the blood pressure is maintained at 80 to 120, then it is investing. Otherwise, it is kind of trading. Pramod says investing is trading in slow motion. Wonderful thoughts, I think. Shivang says investing is ghar ka khana, trading is bahar ka khana. Okay. Venkat says कुछ काम धंधा है तो इन्वेस्टिंग है, काम धंधा नहीं है तो ट्रेडिंग है. I think I'll quite agree with some of that. Srikanta says investing only hits stop loss, trading hits target and stop loss. Maybe, I don't know. Roshan says investing is freedom, whereas trading is bondage. This is very deep. To some extent, I think I will agree with this. that investing and attaining financial freedom and having time is very very important. Trading, while it can help you attain financial independence, etc., and you can make a lot of money, it still doesn't free you. You are sort of 24 by 7. Your all mental faculties are involved with the market. After, even if you are doing, let's say, even intraday trader, if you are, you will not be free from those thoughts after market also. You'll be watching Dow Jones, you'll be watching SGX Nifty, so on and so forth. So it does keep you a bit encapsulated, if you will. Amit says, trading is done when you have big money to make big money. Else initial capital will be zero. Mostly people don't understand it and start with small capital, and result is a loss. Investing can be done with very small money to make big money. I think in both cases, big money makes bigger results, and small money, of course, will make smaller results. But with the effect of compounding and with the effect of long runways most of you youngsters have, you can start with smaller capital also and make it into bigger capital. Ajinkya says, in a simple sense, investing is when I put money into an asset today, which will in turn put money into my pocket tomorrow. So the asset kind of pays for you after a while. And trading is when I exploit short-term anomalies in the market, thereby making a quick buck in the process. So yeah, I mean, I think most people will have that view. Ushu Alia says, investing is sowing the seed and seed grow till it bears fruits. Trading is sowing the seed and cutting the sapling to bow another seed tomorrow. Very nice analogy, and it's very true as well. That trading is where you can do compounding at a faster rate by trying to enhance that growth curve by frequently churning and finding new ideas to invest or trade into. Akshay says, investing is eating healthy for long life. Trading is like fast food, which makes you feel good. Both are complementary, it seems. So we can do both to a large extent. We can eat healthy, but once in a while we can cheat maybe. Sunil says, no offense, investing is marriage, mutual growth, joy, compound happiness. And trading is dating, on guard at all times, stress of loss, king of good times, heartbreaks and disasters. So very nice analogy, Sunil, and to a large extent that will fit the bill. Intrinsic value investor says, business fundamentals is investing, technical/news is trading, CNBC, Chacha, Fufa, Mama advising is speculation. It's very simple. Okay. Frugal investor says, if you are happy when the market is in deep red, it is an investing mindset. If the market is too green and gives you excitement, it's called trading mindsets. Yes, so here, if you are investing and your framework and market is falling like it did today, you're not really bothered. At least not to that extent as much as maybe a short-term trader who's not in line with the market. And that again, if traders were long today or going long today, I think they were trying to catch a falling knife to a large extent. So this is true as well. So my own perception on this is that the difference or the gap between the two is very very gray, and it's quite fungible. So a lot of people, for instance, we do momentum investing, they say this is not investing because you're not really looking at fundamentals and you're not looking at long-term growth and your average hold maybe less than a year. But I feel that it is more of investing in terms of you are actually picking up the asset, holding it. Maybe it may be for a smaller time, but it kind of merges with the importance of portfolio allocation and the importance of diversifying within the portfolio. In terms of from trading perspective, it gives you position sizing, and having a framework for exiting, which should be there in investing also, I believe. Even in long term investing, there should be a framework for exit, even if it is not dependent on price. There should be a fundamental framework of investing for exits as well. So for me, the difference is very, very fungible, and I don't really think that I can call any which way whether what we do is investing or trading. So for me, investing is trading in the long term, and trading is investing in the short term. This is what my thoughts is on this. And actually, if you think about it, then from a behavioral and psychological point of view, this is a very important subject that you should think about as you come new into the market and you try out new things. There is a natural aptitude that you will find if you are going towards shorter term trading slash investing or longer term trading slash investing, and you will find over time what suits you more in terms of your psychology. So not everybody is built the same. People can hold on to losers for tens of years. There are others who don't want to hold on to a loser even for 2 days. There are people who can pyramid up a stock which is rocketing up. There are others who cannot do it psychologically. There are people who are very happy not to have any positions overnight, so whatever they want to do is during the day and then get out of it. There are others who are having positional strategies across days, weeks, months, so on and so forth. So there are so many ways to invest slash trade, and it is only that after trying many things that you will come to some conclusions that this is something that I like doing. This is something that I can sleep when I'm doing this every day, and this is something that comes naturally to me, or it doesn't really put, as that person said, take your blood pressure away from from 80 120 to another far number. So please give cognizance to this topic. More than fun, I think it is very, very important that you recognize who you are and accordingly choose your game. This is all for today. See you in another video. Bye.